Welcome to Veritech training, Jack. Good to have you with us. Remember, some of your controls will be temporarily disabled until you're ready to use them. This is battleoid mode. It's highly maneuverable and excellent at close quarters fighting, among other things. Remember, if you can fly a jet, you can operate a battleoid. The controls aren't much different. Get you familiar with boosting techniques. Boosting gives you an extra burst of speed, which is just what you need for evasive maneuvers. Believe me, you're going to need it. Remember that you can boost in any direction, even when you're strafing. In battleoid mode, boosting gives you limited flight capabilities. See if you can land on top of those three structures ahead of you. Platform to go. Well done. That wraps up boost training. You're ready to move on to target practice. You can use these Destroid drones to practice switching targets. They'll appear as red blips on your radar. That means there are enemy targets nearby. Notice that a red arrow has appeared in the radar area of the heads-up display. It's pointing in the direction of the enemy you just targeted. Press the target button to cycle through enemy targets. If you hold the button, targets continue to cycle. Try targeting that Tomahawk drone. Great! Now destroy it by pressing the primary weapon. Take care not to overheat your gun. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Let's move on to another exercise. Shooting down enemy missiles is tricky business, but it's a great skill to master. You can target missiles automatically by pressing the secondary weapon button. Get ready. The destroid is about to fire. Sniper training. It's a handy weapon to use against faraway targets, or if you need to hit something with precision. Nice shot. That's the end of sniper training.
My name is Jack Archer, and I'm a pilot of the Robotech Defense Force. I was born just before the global war. My parents died soon after the war began, so I had to learn how to survive on my own. Sometimes I wonder what kind of person I might have been if things were different. It's one of my darkest fears. If you took the war out of me, would there be anything left? The global war had been going on for a long time. All the experienced pilots were dead. My government was desperate, and the draftees started getting younger and younger. I needed a way to escape all that misery on the ground, so I didn't mind much when I got drafted. Flight training came easy to me. It was like I was meant to be a pilot. They said I had a rare talent, but somehow I didn't see it that way. After a few years, the government dissolved. I became a mercenary, hiring out to any nation that could afford me. I didn't care, just so long as I stayed up in the clouds where I could forget about all the troubles down on Earth. The war ended in a single day. All it took was a miracle. A gigantic alien spaceship broke through hyperspace on a collision course with the Earth and crashed into a small island in the South Pacific called Macross Island. The leaders of the world's nations called a ceasefire and assembled the most brilliant minds of the time to examine the spaceship and assess the possible threat of alien invasion. The evidence they found pointed to a highly advanced civilization with technology far beyond what we had on Earth, something the scientists called robotechnology. But there was an even greater discovery. The scientists found a supply of protoculture aboard the ship, a new and nearly inexhaustible energy source used to power the alien machines. The spaceship was some kind of advanced warship, bristling with powerful weaponry. They called it the Super Dimension Fortress, or the SDF-1 for short. They began rebuilding the ship as they unlocked the secrets of robotechnology. After the arrival of the SDF-1, work kind of dried up for a while. With the war over, no one wanted to hire mercenaries. The world was at peace for the first time I can remember, and I was starting to get used to the idea. Those were happy times. I had been living in Macross City, helping to rebuild the SDF-1. I was just getting used to my new life when Roy Fokker, the legendary Skull leader himself, recognized me as I was getting off work. We had met a few times during the war. Sometimes I was on his side, and sometimes I flew against him. Over the years, we ended up forming a friendship. He told me he needed pilots to join a new military outfit called the Robotech Defense Force. Roy said they had some new kind of high-performance fighter that could beat anything I ever flew. They called it a Veritech. I made Roy prove it to me, fighter to fighter. Why did the military need a transforming fighter? It was well known that the aliens were warriors, but there was one detail that was kept from the public. In a top-secret debriefing, we were informed that evidence from the crash indicated the aliens were 40-foot-tall giants. The RDF developed the Veritech fighter to fight the aliens on their own terms. It would mean the difference between survival and extinction. After my training, I was stationed with the carrier Prometheus on Macross Island. On the day the final construction of the SDF-1 was completed, the entire city prepared to celebrate. That was when the Zentradi arrived. The SDF-1 belonged to them, and they were determined to take it back.
We are under attack by alien invaders in Sector 412. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All forces proceed in battle formation.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing. Destroy all targets. We've got to cut them off before they reach Macross City.
I'm on my way, Roy.
Wolf Squadron, move to intercept invaders at Zone 428. Traffic's pretty heavy out here, so break formation. Try to keep each other covered.
1 Control to Wolf Squadron. As soon as you are refueled and rearmed, proceed to Macross City to defend assigned sectors.